By the almighty divines, you've come. You've actually come. This dreadful black sacrament thing. It worked. Yes, so it would seem. Well, I won't waste your time. I would like to arrange a contract. Several, actually. I dare say, the work I'm offering has more significance than anything your organization has experienced in, well, centuries. As I said, I want you to kill several people. You'll find the targets as well as their manners of elimination quite varied. I'm sure someone of your disposition will probably even find it enjoyable. But you should know that these killings are but a means to an end, for they pave the way to the most important target. The real reason I'm speaking with a cutthroat in the bowels of this detestable crypt, for I seek the assassination of the Emperor. That is correct. What I ask is no small thing, of course. But you represent the Dark Brotherhood. This is what you do, no? You must understand. So much has led to this day. So much planning and maneuvering. Now, but I digress. Rexus? The items.
Here. Here.
The sealed letter will explain everything that needs to be done.
The amulet is quite valuable. Yeah, until my dying breath.
And all expenses.
Best remember that.
I'll go kill you. After he's dead, we're gonna rise up back in Skyrim as the king, the high king, and we'll be back. And after I kill the wizard king, we'll be back. People will know that after he dies, they're gonna be the king's back. There's soon gonna be somebody who rise. The wizard will be known soon. After all of this, I will become the Wizard King.
You're back. Good. All right, so, did you meet... You're joking. What's this?
The letter explaining it all.
By Sithis? You're not joking. To kill the Emperor of Tamriel. The Dark Brotherhood hasn't done such a thing since the assassination of Pelagius. As a matter of fact, no one has dared assassinate an Emperor of Tamriel since the murder of Uriel Septim, and that was 200 years ago.
mother wouldn't.
No, she certainly wouldn't. And, for whatever reason, she chose to relay Motier's information to you. I don't know exactly what's going on here, if you're the listener, or this is some fluke, or what. But what we now have before us... You're damn right we'll accept it. If we pull this off, the dark... You think I'd abandon an opportunity to lead my family to glory? But this is all so much to take in. I'm thinking we need that amulet appraised. I want to know where it came from. Give me the letter. Delvin Mallory and the Dark Brotherhood have... history. He can be trusted.
You want to talk to me? Okay.
Good to see you again, friend.
All eyes are on you, lad. Don't disappoint us.
Something you need? Anything for the guild.
Actually, I'm here.
Oh, I see. Well, you're making friends all over, ain't ya? So, how's Astrid doing these days? Tell her to stop by sometime. We can have a drink. Catch up. Ah, but business, of course. What kind of business? Let's see. Where did you get this? No, don't answer. I don't want to know. This is an amulet of the Emperor's Elder Council, specially crafted for each member, worth a small fortune. Ain't something you give up lightly. Look, it ain't my business to tell the Dark Brotherhood its business, but if you killed a member of the Elder Council, you better believe. Buy it. This, an Elder Council amulet? Oh yes indeed. Oh, wait just one moment. Here is a letter of credit, usable by Astrid only, for any service or item I can provide, as per our standard arrangement. You bring that back to your lovely mistress, with my regards.
So, feeling loose? How about you run a job for me?
You seem to be a bit closer to bringing...
wanted to go.
Good, you're back. The Elder Council? Oh, now that explains quite a bit. Motier, you naughty, naughty boy. Hiring the Dark Brotherhood to help you rise beyond your station. Delicious. Was Mallory willing to buy the amulet?
He was. Here's
Splendid. Then we're ready to begin. Or, more specifically, you're ready to begin. After all, you're the one the Night Mother spoke to. Now then, I hope you have something nice to wear, because you're going to a wedding.
A wedding?
Well, more like the public reception. Oh, yes. You've got to kill the bride. At her wedding. And they say romance is dead.
Who's the target?
Her name is Vittoria Vici. She oversees the East Empire Company's business holdings in Solitude. The wedding is being held in that city, at the Temple of the Divines. Her death will cause an uproar, which is exactly what we want. Vici is likely to address her guests frequently, as is the wedding custom. Kill her when she does that, and I promise you a significant bonus. Now go, and give my best to the bride. Off to Solitude with you. Time to give the Emperor some real motivation to visit Skyrim.
We're here to teach you a lesson.
What the hell?
Huh? Time to end this. Now, not so far. I'm going to put you down. Leave her alone. You can take me. Bite of a flea! Death is running over me! Now! This ends now!
I feel nothing. I'm making good money. Love money.
I'm not interested, Jari. It doesn't matter how many times.
want to rethink that.
You're new here, right? Welcome to the Bard's College. It's like a musical
Welcome to the
museum.
Bard's College. I'm the headmaster here. How may I help you? Always a pleasure to meet a prospective bard. You should be aware that many apply, but we accept very few people.
On your poem on the classical
When
heroes of
possible, we
Skyrim,
ask
yes?
applicants to perform
Nation
tasks the
building.
college needs
We study
completed.
the heroes of the past. so we
Elisif
can
has
have a better
forbidden the
understanding
burning
our
of
heroes
King
today.
Olaf, a festival put on by the Bard's College. We need to change her mind. To convince her, I want to read King Olaf's verse, a part of the Poetic Edda, the living history of Skyrim. Unfortunately, the verse was lost long ago. Yes, according to Giraud, our history's keeper, the portion of the Edda dealing. I need you to retrieve the poem.
Has the war affected?
Not much. As a bard, I find the whole affair depressing. There are no heroes in this war, no winners to be had. If you want, 1,000 years from now, Skyrim will have changed rulers dozens of times. But the return of the dragons, that story is once in an era. Not much, to be honest. Their return was a shock to us all. Gerard Germain has some tomes about them in the library, if you're interested.
Why did
As you may be aware, Elisif's husband, High King Torig, was recently killed. Elisif mourns her husband deeply, and she feels that a festival that burns a king in effigy is distasteful. I tried to convince... I believe King Olaf's verse will provide that proof. I think Giraud here would give you the best explanation of both it and
Hello,
the history
yes.
of King
I'm the
Olaf's
Dean of History
verse. You should
and
speak
scribe
to
work
him about
when
it.
I can find some
I
quiet.
wish you luck
Good to
in
meet a
finding
prospective
verse.
bard.
I haven't delivered.
Ah, yes. Adonato's new work. Sure to... I'll look over this later. Why don't you take this for your trouble? He's sending you after King Olaf's verse, then? The verse was Svafnir's contribution to the Poetic Edda, the living history of Skyrim. Each bard adds to the Edda in his and a very ancient... The verse At least, that's what... If I'm right, Svafnir and King Olaf's verse lie in dead men's... along with the burial chamber of King Olaf himself. My position, Dean of History, actually covers a wide... What a fascinating time to be alive. Mark me, these days will be remembered long after we're gone.
Imperial rot. You speak of Skyrim like you know the land. Know its people.
I'm just here to provide protection for His
You know
Eminence's
nothing
cousin.
about us.
Please,
Nothing.
enjoy yourself.
Oh, I know enough.
Vittoria did pretty well for herself, marrying that Asgeir.
Folks refuse to submit to Imperial authority. Such seditious behavior. Why, it's treason.
And when the elves marched into your beloved Cyrodiil, and everyone took up arms against them, wasn't that treason? Against the Dominion, huh?
Why, that's not the same thing at all. The Dominion were invaders, conquerors. We had to fight them to preserve our own way of life.
My point exactly. I still think my boy... No, I'm not having a good time. My boy just married a god's-forsaken Imperial. Skyrim is full of eager Nord women, and he beds down with the enemy. Support Ulfric or die trying. There's nothing in between.
What an amazing
now,
day
fella,
this has
let's
been.
not get too close to my new bride, eh?
I'm just
The
so
best.
overwhelmed.
Victoria's a good woman.
Kindness.
Any man should be so lucky. I know my father is not happy about me marrying an Imperial, but that is his problem. It's been good talking to you.
Oh! Well, you tell your Stormcloak friends hello right back at them. This is a day of healing. Legions, Stormcloaks, all are welcome here.
A marriage of both love and political advantage. A rare thing indeed.
Why did Ulfric kill your husband?
Because that's what traitorous cowards do when they desire power. Ulfric coveted the High King's throne, and so he came. When Ulfric... That is all I will say. So far, I just hope things remain calm. Wine gets drunk, tempers flare. This may be a joyous
Sorry,
celebration,
no time to talk. I need
but
to
it's
keep
shadowed by
Mike?
a lot of animosity.
I am, thank you.
Be well.
I do so
Pray
enjoy
for Sully
seeing...
and my husband.
It's just one of the many duties we at the Bard's College are called upon to perform.
Long as I stay out of the way.
You've met the
Am
most
I?
talented
Free
bard
food
in
and wine,
Skyrim.
and nobody's trying to throw me in the dungeon. I wish they did weddings here every day. Best you
I most certainly am not. I've lost my
Victoria
daughter
may be-
to a Nord beast.
Oh, why?
And my nephew
Why,
Titus is too
certainly.
busy playing emperor to
Keep
even
telling
show up.
myself
husband
I'm
is
not
here and
losing a
I
son.
I still think my
gaining a
boy
lease
should have had a traditional
for
Nord
sharing
This
wedding.
wedding,
An imperial
not
son.
really.
In the
It's
cool
just a
mountain
bunch of
air.
elders standing around looking important. I wish something exciting would happen. Sure, whatever you say. Bye.
Put such fears aside. Enjoy yourselves. May you all be as happy in your lives as I know I will be in mine. Thank you again for everything.
Now, fella, let's not get too close to my new bride, eh? Huh?
When my aunt got married, they had a cake that was 3 feet tall. I got really sick that day.
Good friends and neighbors. I just wanted to take this time to thank you all for being here.
Help! Someone's being attacked! Victoria! No!
The bride
Astrid ordered me to keep an
Somebody
eye on
help!
you. Figured you could use a hand when the chaos erupted. Astrid ordered me to keep an eye on you. Figured you could use a hand when the chaos erupted.
Stop right here.
Be careful.
Time for you to die.
The news is everywhere. Vittoria Vici, the Emperor's cousin, butchered at her own wedding. Well done.
Yes,
Let's see His Eminence try to ignore this.
bride now serves. Series blind like a...
With Vici's murder, you've started us down a path the Dark Brotherhood hasn't traveled in centuries. The assassination of an emperor. And now your reward. A unique spell to summon a legend of the Dark Brotherhood. His soul serves us now in death, as his body once did in life. Ah, and of course, a bonus for killing Vici while she addressed her guests as instructed. Gold. Simple and pure. Spend it as you will. Now then, time to proceed to the next stage of the plan. Go and speak with Gabriella. She's been helping me arrange your next contract.
Dear brother, I've been waiting for you. Your next contract awaits, as I'm sure Astrid indicated.
She did. What are you?
With the Emperor's arrival in Skyrim now a certainty, his security service, the Penitus Oculatus, will need to begin its preparations immediately. Security is being handled by a Commander Morrow. Astrid and I have devised a plan to break the man, and in doing so, cripple the Emperor's protection. You are to slay the Commander's son, Gaius Morrow, and once he is dead, plant false evidence on his body, implicating him in a plot to kill the Emperor.
I understood.
He is set to leave the Penitus Oculatus outpost. Go there now. Observe... Oh, and one final thing. To earn your bonus, do not kill Gaius Morrow in Dragonbridge or on the road. Kill him in one of the other major cities he'll be visiting. There, the body will be discovered quickly, as will the letter implicating Gaius Morrow in the... Do that! Olava is an old and dear friend, and a powerful seer. The token entitled... No, so your best plan is to follow him after he leaves Dragonbridge. However, there is one other option. We know there's an actual written travel schedule, somewhere in the Penitus Oculatus outpost. Securing that would... obviously be most beneficial.
What will
Killing Commander Morrow would do no good. Someone would merely replace him. No, we need him to remain in charge, but distracted, weakened. Implicate and kill his son Gaius, and the commander will be grief-stricken and humiliated, his family name ruined. Best yet, the Emperor will be lulled into a false sense of security. It's a small... It was established by Commander Morrow when he first arrived in Skyrim several months ago, when he began preparing for the Emperor's initial visit.
What are your thoughts on this?
Without the Night Mother, there is no Dark Brotherhood. Though I admit, I find her keeper a bit too... What a curious question. In fact, I'm a woman of refined yet simple tastes.
Thank goodness. I've been wandering alone for so long, I thought I'd never see another soul again. I was kidnapped by these bandits weeks. I managed to pick the lock and oh, thank you. They're at Mist. If you can stop them, you'll be a true hero.
How the hell did I get stuck?
Crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you in your defense?
All the same. Remember
Smart
everything
man.
you said. Stay alert.
Now come.
Oh my goodness, I gotta pay them fine. They already know who I am.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire.
Back over there and give them the do.
What did you do
do that?
Fate is the name. I keep the inn.
Trust me, we have nothing to say to one another.
Citizen? What do you think you're doing?
I'm Gore's assistant. I help him with the forge.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard.
Keep Never should have come here.
Quietly on taste.
Son of a... Kill him.
Dang, I was trying to keep it silent for a while.
Keep back, citizen. I have important business I must... Never should have come here.
This should be good.
A warrior. Yeah! A warrior. Yeah! My regards.
Don't hurt me.
That Lover's Stone was good though.
Not impressed.
Finally going to be a quiet day. That will teach you to break the law in my way. You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you in your defense? Smart man. Now, come along with us. We'll take any stolen goods, and you'll be free to go.
More smithing.
The cousin of the Emperor was murdered. In so
You're got some good people looking to protect yourself or deal some damage. Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage. Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything. I don't claim to be... best for the...
Ah, at last. I've been anxiously awaiting your... Yes, I know. But you should know that we have a more pressing matter to deal with. It's... Cicero. There's been an incident. You should proceed into the sanctuary. I'll let Astrid explain.
What the hell? What was her token? That she gave me. What was her token? What happened?
Just try to relax, Bizarro. Let the elixir do its work. You'll feel better shortly.
You're back. Good. Thank you. You'll want to hear this.
You're most kind. The Jester's cut feels as bad as it looks, I'm afraid.
Damn it, this never should have happened. We knew better. We knew better, and still we let our guards down. Ugh!
I'll admit, even I'm having a hard time disagreeing with you.
Marrow is dead, I know. But we've got bigger problems right now. The fool went absolutely berserk. He wounded Vizara, tried to kill me, and then he fled. I knew that lunatic couldn't be trusted.
Oh, it's true, I'm afraid. Cicero was a little whirlwind, slashing this way and that. It would have been funny if he weren't trying to murder us all.
Don't forget the ranting and raving. About the Night Mother, how she was the true leader of the Dark Brotherhood, and Astrid was just a pretender.
Look, we've got to deal with this situation. You've got to deal with this situation. I want you to find that miserable little fool and end his life. But first, after the attack, Arnbjorn flew into a rage. When Cicero left, let me know the minute you find something. I've got to see to Vizara. Look, we've got to deal with this situation. I want you to... But first, after the... Let me know the minute you find something. I've got to see to Vizara.